Hello everyone, welcome to our English lesson. Today we'll be looking at monosyllabic and bisyllabic words. Monosyllabic and bisyllabic words. Monosyllabic simply is from the word monosyllable, and bisyllabic is bisyllable. We are going to look at the meaning of those words, okay? So don't let them sound too big. Now, monosyllabic words, what are they? They are words that have only one syllable. Monosyllabic words are those words that have only one syllable. Mono means one. Okay, mono means one, and syllabic is from the word syllable. So monosyllabic words are those words that have just one syllable. And what do we mean by syllable? What do we mean by syllable? This is a new word we need to learn today if we haven't known about it. So syllable means a unit of sound that has only one vowel. Remember our vowel sounds? We have a e, o. Remember those letters? These are the vowels. Okay, so a syllable means a unit of sound that has just one of this in it. Just one syllable is what it has. And usually they are short. They can occur alone or they can be combined in other words. Okay, syllable can occur alone or it can combine. When it's alone, it is called monosyllable, it's one. But when it combines in other with other syllables, it forms longer words. Okay, so those ones can be maybe bi, which is two, or multi, which is many. Bisyllabic or multisyllabic. Okay, don't let the big words put you off. Just know that mono means one, syllabic is from the word syllable. And what is syllable? It simply means a unit of sound that has just one vowel. It has just one vowel. It can be alone or it can be with other syllables in words. It can combine with other syllables to form longer words. Okay, so we're going to look at some examples so that we better understand what we are trying to say here. So first we look at the single syllabic words, the monosyllabic ones, then we'll go to the bisyllabic ones. Okay. So let's quickly take a look at some examples of monosyllabic words, that is single syllables, words with single or just one syllable. So an example here is sun. That's one example of monosyllabic words. Sun. You see that it has just one vowel. Sun. The next one here is big. Big. The same thing. If you take a close look at all of them, you find out that they have just one vowel. Okay, so a syllable has one vowel, and when we say monosyllabic, it means one syllable. Okay, that's the one vowels we're seeing now. The third one is fat, run, red, men, ball, sit, get, hint. Sun, big, fat, run, red, men, ball, sit, get, hit. Now I'm going to say something so that you will understand what we're trying to bring out here. Look at a word, for instance, like this. Try and pronounce this word. It's pronounced table. Table. You see the T here is one unit of sound, and the bull is another unit of sound. So a word like this, you cannot call it a monosyllabic word. It's not one, it does not just have one unit of sound, it has two units. Table. But if you look at this word, for instance, is men. Just one. Okay? So when we take a look at some examples of bisyllabic words, we will gain a better understanding of what we're trying to say. But for you to understand this, I will stress it again, that single syllables, they have just one unit of sound, and one vowel. Okay, you need to take note of that. So now let's look at bisyllabic words. Like we mentioned earlier, bi refers to two. Okay, so bisyllabic words, they are those words that have two syllables. They have two syllables. Remember when we talked about monosyllabic words, we said the mono means one. So monosyllabic words are words that have just one syllable. And we said that syllables, a syllable simply means a unit of sound. It contains one vowel. It's a unit of sound with just one vowel. And we looked at some examples of words that have just one syllable. Okay? Now we're looking at bisyllabic words. Those are the ones that have two syllables. They have two syllables. And that means that they have two units of sound, not just one. Remember, we took an example of a monosyllabic word as sun. Sun. And then we looked at a word like this, and we tried to pronounce it. This is table. Sun. Table. You can see this has one sound, while this has two units of sound. So a word like this, for example, is what we call bisyllabic word. It has two units of sound. Table. Okay, so we're going to look at some examples of bisyllabic words. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some examples of bisyllabic words, words that have two syllables. We're going to look at some more examples. So the first one we have here is happy. Happy. Ha is one unit of sound. P is another unit of sound. So we have two units of sound here. That's why it's bisyllabic, that is two syllables. The second example here is water. Wa is one syllable. Ter is a second syllable. Water. The third one is mango. Man is one syllable. Go is a second syllable. Mango. The fourth one is pretty. Pre is one syllable. T is another syllable. So we have two syllables. Pretty. And the next one here is rabbit. Rabbit. So ra is one syllable. Bit is another syllable. Rab and bit. And sister. Sister. Sis is one syllable. Ter is a second syllable. Sister. Yellow. Yellow. Yell is one syllable. Low is the second syllable. Pencil. Pen is one syllable. Sil is a second syllable. Pencil. Tiger. Tiger. Ti is one syllable. G is another syllable. Tiger. And lastly, you have garden. Gar is one syllable. Den is a second syllable. Garden. Now, I hope with the examples of bisyllabic words we look at, we can now easily see the difference between these words that have 2 syllables and the first set of examples we look at, those that have just 1 syllable, like son, man, get, give. You can see that they have just 1 unit of sound. Okay, so I hope next time you come across the words monosyllabic or bisyllabic words, you will not see them like very big thing. Okay, because by now I'm very sure you understand what they mean, and you can easily give even more examples than we have looked at here. Okay, so next time you are going through your storybooks, you're reading, just try to look out for words that are monosyllables, that have just 1 syllable, and those that have 2 syllables. Okay, maybe down as you continue your studies, you will look at multisyllabic words, those that have more than 2 syllables combined together. Those are definitely longer words. Okay, so but for now you are okay with monosyllable words with monosyllables and words with bisyllables. Okay, I hope to see you again next week. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.